Hey Funky Souls, how you guys doing today? I'm Iker with the Funky High Vibes, coming at you with a review of the Animal Spirit Oracle cards by Kim Krans. She's the creator of the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. And to be very honest with you, the artwork is beautiful when it comes to the Wild Unknown Tarot. I've seen it, I've played with it, but to be very honest with you, I wasn't so drawn to it for some reason. You know, I know that people love it, it's all the rage. But I wasn't really drawn to it, but I really was drawn to this deck, to the Animal Spirit. And also when I got this deck, I didn't have, and I still don't have another animal deck. So kind of goes to show that this deck is awesome. So let's go for it, let's open it up. And I love, first of all, the packaging is absolutely incredible. Like I love this rainbow, and this like dragon eye is so cool. So it slides open, it's just a sleeve. You know, we got some images from the cards and what comes inside. So it's a magnetic box. You know, just you got this magnetic flap here. Awesome. Open it up, and I love this. May you always be on the inner quest. And I love this string too, because not only does it pull out the book, the guidebook, which is a real book. Look at this. It's a real, like, good, solid cover. You got some, like, really solid, like, pages going on. We're going to look at that in a second. But also the same string pulls out the deck, which is really cool too, because I love how this box is pretty big. All right? This box is pretty intense. So it's not always that like I want to carry such a big box. Then you have a smaller box that's really sturdy, and you have that same rainbow holographic thing going on that you have with this, right? So that's pretty cool. And then all your cards are in here. You got another string that pulls the cards out. I actually am forgetting how many cards are on here. Let's see. 63. That's actually a really good number. I love that. I love that it's a really like pretty meaty, you know, pretty thick deck, you know, with a lot of animals in here. So you got the box. Awesome. Let me put some stuff on the side here. Running out of space. Okay, so then you have your book, really, really thick. See, like you've got how many pages? 207. 207 pages. That's amazing. So the eagle meets the rabbit. This is really cute because it's like her story. You know, when I was 11 years old, I began playing basketball, blah, blah. Like she talks about her story and how she kind of got into tarot and animals and spirituality. Understanding the deck kind of gives you another story of how she came to be. Divinity, humans, and animals. I love that. That's so cool. I love the vibe too, how it all feels handmade. So it's like a lot of this, no, this person put a lot of energy into this, a lot of intention. So I absolutely love that. You got the deeper insights, you know, the card order, which she talks about, which she divides the animals into 5 suits, which are actually here with 5 elements. You have your fire, water, earth, and air, and then you have spirit, which is really cool. So Scorpion is a fire one, for example, Tarantula. Now, one issue that I have with this guidebook is there are not in alphabetical order. She explains why. Well, let's say you have, you know, earth. You have earthworm. Then you have a mouse. Then you have a rabbit. Then you have a raccoon. Then you have a fox. F does not come after R, right? Then you have a snake. So they are not, or a snake from buffalo, right? So they're not in alphabetical order, so it does take a minute to find your animal. It is not so intuitive where you go like, oh, it's alphabetical order, awesome. So not only does she divide them by suits, which have the earth here, then you have, what's the next suit that she's got? You have water, then you have So not only you have to find your suit, but then you have to find your animal. But the way she does divide them is by ascension. So she would see the fire ant as an animal or an energy that is maybe not as intelligent or maybe not as enlightened. So she takes them by steps, almost like enlightenment steps, right? So if you take the fire ant, you would be the lowest common denominator, let's say. But then tarantula is more spiritually evolved. And you have a camel that's more, and then you keep getting almost like the steps of ascension. So cheetah would be a little more awakened. The tiger is more than that. How far do we go here? The elephant. Okay, the elephant is the last one. So it's almost like in a tarot deck, for example, you have your ace. So your ace would be the fire ants. And then your 10, which is like the completion of the cycle, and your most enlightened understanding moment would be with the elephant. Does that make sense? Same thing with air here. So your beginning air would be, which one? The butterfly maybe? No. Okay, so you got air, your beginning would be the moth, and then the end of your cycle or your most enlightened self would be the eagle. Okay? So there's definitely a spiritual progression here that she goes for. Okay, so let's look at the cards. These are also out of order because I do use this deck. So we're just going to go for it. So we got the gazelle, the swan, and it's the same artwork, well, the same art style as the Wild Unknown, of course, right? She's the same illustrator. So a lot of these like pen and ink sketches with beautiful pops of color. The artwork is absolutely stunning and gorgeous. And you have the suit here, you have the name of the animal. Got the fox, you got the cobra. This one is so cool. I love this one. Okay, so this one will be an example of a spirit animal. And I love how on the circle here, she has this like holographic. She continues the same thing with this like holographic rainbow print. She does that with the 0 too. For spirit, you have a lot of eggs. So you got the golden egg. You got the hawk, lamb, the black egg, which also I love the scales too. Kind of feels like a dragon egg or like something's about to burst into creation, right? Then you have the unicorn on the spirit one. A zebra. This one's cute, the turtle. Firefly is beautiful. So she also uses like some watercolors on here too. Not only the ink sketches, but the watercolor too just adds such a beautiful dimension to the cards. And she's like not afraid of black, you know, so like the bat, for example, you can tell that it's the night time, or the moth going towards the light, right? That's so cool. Look at the stingray and like the chakras here. The chakra colors are so beautiful. Vulture. It's so elegant too, this one, because you just have this little pop of like purple. You know, the vulture looks kind of mean, which I like that. I associate that. So the bear looks really sweet. Octopus, the fire ants. The shark is cool. All like dot work. Phoenix is beautiful. So the phoenix is another spirit animal, you know, as you can see by the symbol. The frog, the cheetah, a sea serpent. This is cool. So you have an Ouroboros here, which is interesting too, that she did a sea serpent versus just like a regular, because we usually see the Ouroboros as a snake, but this one was a sea serpent, so that was really cool and clever. Nightingale is beautiful. The cosmic egg. This one's gorgeous. I love the colors, and I just love the snake coiled up with it. You got a dragon as your other spirit animal. This is really cool too. And I love the cleverness, how everything is just like, of course, real animals, but then you have the spirit animals who are these mythical creatures that really have a deep symbol and are deeply rooted in society and different philosophies, right? In cosmology and how the universe has been created with the eggs. Okay, so here on the snake, we have an Ouroboros too, but the snake here is an earth animal versus the sea serpent, which is a spirit animal. This crow is cool. I just love how he's sitting on like this, almost like a crystal ball, like a marble. And the bee is final. Save the bees. So yeah, this deck is absolutely stunning. Like I said, I've played with the Wild Unknown Tarot deck before, and while it is incredibly gorgeous and I really do love it, I wasn't drawn enough to it to buy it. But this one, the Animal Spirit, I was really drawn to it. I thought the images were beautiful, and I love the messages that come in the book. Let's actually do a quick reading for the collective. Let's see what we can get. Okay, I see one kind of popping out here. Awesome. Ooh, we got the lamb. Cool, guys. So let's see. Okay, oh, awesome. Okay, I opened right on the earth. But now I have to find the lamb. Do you see my issue with this? And also, like the earth, the bear to me is not the lowest. It's the first one here. So it's not, to me, it's not the lowest in the food chain of spirituality. But anyway. Okay, so we got the lamb. Peaceful, prophetic, and patient. The lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with utmost patience and reverence. The truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, receive. And then this is cool. When in balance, knowingness, inner peace. Out of balance, quiet, timid, concerned. And to bring into balance, meditation and listening. So this is a bit of a homework that she gives you, which I think is awesome. You know, because if you feel like this resonated with you, and if you feel like you're more timid, then do the meditation, listen more, practice listening, and it will help you come into balance. All right, thank you guys. I hope you guys liked this review. I hope you guys liked the deck. It's absolutely stunning, and I love the messages that come with it. And just, it calls for more self-exploration. That's what this deck is all about to me anyway. All right, guys. Much love, and stay funky out there.